So now Jub walking up to the stage. This will be Marimo versus Jub for what I believe is losers finals.
That's it.
Not
quite. We've got Chanel number 6 waiting in losers finals. So we'll have one more match for this. Marimo-Hwoarang versus Jub. And we have Dion currently sitting in winner's bracket awaiting a challenger. So down to the last few matches here, guys. We do hope you're enjoying the stream, and we do once again thank all of our wonderful sponsors and all of our wonderful organisers for putting on this event. It's an absolute pleasure to be here commentating and just to be a part of it as well.
Absolutely. Shout outs again to Capcom, Bandai Namco for supplying these Tekken 7 cabinets for OHN, XSplit, the consoles, amazing music, book converters, Manpuka Ramen, Beast of the East, Plantronics, and ViewSonic. Thanks very much, guys.
An excellent monitor there from ViewSonic. I've played on myself, and I'd like to buy one and take one home, I think. Now, guys, this is going to be another All Queensland matchup, so it's going to be tough to see Marimo losing this one. He's been consistently one of the best players in Queensland scene and just a level above this competition up there.
Absolutely, especially when it comes to versing people from your own state. You're far more familiar with their play styles. So the best player from that state naturally has an advantage.
Yeah, that's right. Whereas if you're a very good player, you can just get caught by some stuff you don't know in 2 games.
Exactly.
Marimo looking to get a lot of mileage out of that power crush.
Nice stuff read from Jub there into the launcher.
Trying to get the full combo. Gee, I love that move. It's just so pretty. A little bit keen there on the Starbucks down +2/+2. Just wanted to finish it off. Whoa. Finishes off with the wall splat. Does not get punished correctly. And here's Hwoarang coming with the forever sausage legs. No escape so far. No lows at all. Just continues with the pressure. Oh, under punish there. That is lodge punishable for those who don't realise. It's a simple hop kick, and he gets one anyway.
Kick from Jub. He'll take it close to the wall, and
that's
we'll
it.
see
Doesn't
how he
get
applies
anything
pressure.
after that run in because of the delay from making his hand go pretty into it. That hop kick. It's not as good as people say it is, but just the range on it. If you don't respect it, you're gonna have a bad day.
There seems to be a lot of players complain about Claudio's hop kick as if it is a sort of a league above other characters in Tekken, but
it's nothing we haven't seen. Like Miguel in 6 was pretty much the same thing.
Miguel, Shaheen, they all feel about the same.
So if you think Claudio's hop kick's overpowered, just go play somebody good and spam it. See what happens.
That's a good way of putting it.
You'll feel mighty foolish. Wow, tight one here. 1 round each. Life lead even. Oh, Marimo delays the second mid there.
Get the follow-up on the Flamingo forward 3.
Reversal of fortunes, reversal of pressure here from Jabuthehutt. Gets out of Marimo's swings and lands some blows of his own. In the box seat now with 1 round to go to take this match.
Good break from Jub. Again gets the hop kick on the whip.
I don't think anyone's surprised to see Dion still sitting in winners, but we might have an
upset on our hands here.
Yeah. I mean, if you told me the top 3 going into it would have been Naveed, Marimo, and Dion, I would have said that's pretty likely.
Oh, punishes the Starburst to see.
And I missed that one. What happened there?
Well, it looked like Claudio was going into Starburst off the round end, but Marimo teched off the combo and actually seemed to punish him.
It might be forward 2-2 because it knocks him very far away, but has an extremely long recovery time. So if you do it against the wall, yeah, I mean, they may be able to take it up and punish you. It's similar to a few things.
Jabuthehutt 1 game up against Marimo. Certainly very impressive, playing out of his mind at the moment. Let's see if we can keep.
Yeah, I mean, in the past few OHNs that Jub has come down to, he's sort of made up the numbers. And this year, it's just a totally different game, quite literally. So it's good to see things being shaken up. I know that even down our way in Sydney, we've got a few new players who are very strong, and then once they get their claws into the game, hopefully we'll see what Australia can do.
I'll be honest, I'm actually more excited about the strong players from different fighting games coming to give Tekken a go.
Yeah,
we had players like Sam Baxter and also Ant-Man, who did very well in the Tekken 7 tournament this year.
Yeah, and Burnout Fighter from Victoria has also expressed interest. He loves FR. I think with the buddy-buddiness between Harada and what's the Capcom? Ono, that's right. Yeah, so they've spent a bit of time together lately, so I think they're giving some tips on how to get the casuals interested in your game.
A lot of love between games.
I don't think it's coincidence that Tekken has supers now. But historically speaking, Tekken's always been so hard to get into because there's just a lot of information you need. And if you don't have it, then you're just basically going to get lamed out. Oh. Nice trade there. Both players are going to wake up evenly. Running
Nice
two into
trade
the
from
grab again. He
Marimo.
likes it. But Marimo is ready.
Ooh.
This is excellent from Marimo. No random
This
ducking.
is really good play from both players.
Just broke the grab. Really, really good.
Something really impressive about Marimo is, for someone who has such an aggressive playstyle, when he needs to tone it down, take a step back in defense, he does it very well also.
Well, that's what made him a decent player. He used to be an okay Hwoarang, but he just
used to be all offense.
he just didn't play well. Like he'd do very silly things and they pay off sometimes, but it would put a ceiling on him. I remember when I was playing him in Shadowloo Showdown like 4.5 years ago. I ended up finishing second with JDCR and Marimo took third. I was playing Jack Lee. He opened up with sidestep 3+ forward back. I punished it. He did it 3 more times in a row after the punish. I punished every time when it finally landed, but then it was still my fault. But since that time, Marimo has definitely gotten a little bit more patient. I mean,
He certainly has.
shenanigans are good to have, but there's a line.
That's right.
You gotta just back it off. You gotta pull the brakes sometimes.
Nice
Oh.
sidestep on the forward.
Yeah, that was a very slow recovering move from Hwoarang with punish very well.
Good use. He's got to mix it up, which he is, and it's really great to see.
Marimo-Hwoarang under a little bit of pressure here, as you can see, he's slightly down on life, but he's back to the wall.
Sidestep.
1 game down. Well, he likes that down 3 run away. Ducks it on incoming and gets a bit of damage, but he's getting poked to death.
Oh!
Is he going to survive? No, he will not. Just a little bit too little health there, guys. He would have to back off and land it as a whip punish. Oh, opens with the back one there. Punished, actually, by Marimo, which is excellent. Not a move you block too often or see too often, but it is indeed minus 11 or 12. Oh, and these strings with Hwoarang, I mean, there's holes in them, but basically it's a guess. You have to make a read. There's stuff that beats most stuff, but sometimes you just have to take the guess.
That's right. But Jub doing very well
Wow,
here.
Job
Takes game number 2 and the match.
takes the set. That's
Eliminates Marimo.
wow.
Hey, this entire tournament really has been full of upsets.